Welcome back to In Their Boots. We've talked a lot today about the individual impacts on the veterans themselves and quality of life. But now we're going to focus in on the family of veterans and how it hits them. With us now is Christy, Alan's sister, Christy Babin. Welcome to the program. Thanks for being a part of the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Wouldn't miss it. Now, Christy, you were only 16 years old when the news of Alan's injuries hit your family. Can you talk about how things changed around the house?
It was definitely different having my parents gone. And that was, it was a pretty crucial time for me just because I was a sophomore in high school. So there was a lot of changes going on just in my own life. But, really, there wasn't a question about my parents being there for Alan. That was like the most important thing at the time. And if it had been me, it would have been the exact same situation. So I think we just kind of rolled with the punches as best as we could. But I think it worked out for the best, everything that we did.
Well, good. Can we get you to pull your camera down just a little bit?
Sure.
Just readjust. There we go. That's perfect.
Just right there. Okay.
Yeah, that works. Thanks, Christy.
No problem.
I guess I've never been in a situation like this, but I can look back on my high school years, and my world basically consisted of me. And that wasn't the case with you. You had a lot bigger things on your mind. And so how was it to interact with your classmates who maybe were worried about, spring break or the lighthearted things that usually consumes a high schooler's mind, and sitting with them in school? How did you interact with them after that?
It really didn't change a lot. I have great friends. They understood. A lot of the reason that I think I didn't have any problems was because my extended family and my friends were there with complete support the entire time. And I think our situation was a little unique, so it wasn't really fair to me to judge them for thinking of things that they should be thinking about. But if anything, they were what kind of kept me strong and supported me through all of it. So really our interactions didn't change.
Okay.
There was just a stronger support.
Well, good. Christy, you still with us?
Yes, I am.
We're having some technical difficulties here.
I have some music on.
Okay. All right, we're back. I guess following the things that unfolded with Alan's injuries, how have your life goals changed? Are you still, what were you going to pursue in college before this, and what are you doing now?
Well, originally I was going to Texas A&M to attend the vet school, and I've always been in love with any kind of animal.
Yeah.
But since then, I've just because of some of the stuff that Alan's gone through, that definitely played a part in me realizing that I think I wanted to do something that maybe either involved a little bit more political matters or health matters. And so I'm studying nutrition right now, and that's something that I think I'd like to pursue just because it's something that a lot of people don't learn enough about, and that can help out so much. Just the things that my mom did with Alan weren't textbook, medical remedies, but she did the things that she knew basically about nutrition and started Alan slowly and stuff, and just things like that, just common knowledge that everyone should know about, what they should be doing to keep themselves healthy is, half the battle in staying healthy and getting yourself well.
Now you're going to college, you say at Texas A&M still, or a different university?
Yes.
Okay.
A&M.
Okay. And how far is that? That's all right. We've got a little delay here going back and forth. How far is that from home?
Just an hour and a half. It's okay. Close enough, but not too close.
Yeah, exactly. Enough to get out from underneath the radar, huh?
Yes.
How is your once you have your degree in hand, do you think you'll live in the same area with Alan? Or I guess what I'm getting at is where do you see your and Alan's relationship heading towards or evolving into?
Our relationship changed a lot after his accident, but really it wasn't because of his accident so much. There was some things that I think were a little bit harder for him when we go to the movies and I have to help him out Of course, he rolls his eyes at me because I'm his little sister. But other than that, I think the biggest change in our relationship was just that he was gone for such a long time whenever I was, going through my teen years. So it's not so much as because of his injury that our relationship has changed. It's just that we're getting to know each other as adults, and that's a completely different relationship, which, just gets stronger the more that I get to come home. This is the first summer since I've been to school that I've gotten to stay home the whole summer. So it's been really fun. And I always joke with my parents about moving far away, but I can't see myself living anywhere besides Texas. I definitely want to travel, but I think I would like to settle down in Texas.
Good. No, I know that relationship you talk about developing with your siblings. I've got a couple of sisters myself, and it's funny to see how things
It's
change.
just different, but everyone goes through it.
Yeah.